Hey, what's up guys, it's Darkarm Duelist, and today I'm going to be opening up one of the structure deck, the new Cyverse Link structure deck. Now I'm really excited for this because there is some really wicked reprints in this, such as Dimensional Barrier, Quaking Mirror Force, and some really other good stuff like Glow Up Bulb, and some really sought after cards that have never really had a reprint like Jester Comfy, and stuff like that. So let's get into this and I'll show you guys what it's got in it. One thing that I'm actually really excited about is a gold sarcophagus because I actually needed some for my Metaphys. And it was actually kind of neat that they released this with gold sarc, and I need 3 gold sarc for Metaphys. So let's get into it. And Trigate Wizard, this guy right here, he is nuts. He is really good, and I'm going to read that effect definitely to you guys. So let's pop this open real quick and we'll see what you can get out of here. So this deck, it's only about 10 bucks, which really isn't that bad a deal. It gives you some really good link monsters, and it can really help out with your collections too. I do recommend getting at least one of these to get that Trigate Wizard, but multiples of these I really recommend it. I actually bought 3 of them. I'm not going to build a Cyverse deck, but I bought 3 of them just for the reprints, to be honest. So you get a rule book, or a beginner's guide, which kind of just tells you, if you're new to the game, guys, this kind of just tells you, how to play the game a little bit. Just about what you can and can't do and some different things, and explains link summoning if you guys haven't really got caught up with link summoning yet. It comes with a playmat, which is pretty cool because on the back it actually has different ways that you can combo the cards that you get in the deck, which is, I think, is pretty neat, and different packs that they can suggest that you get to play along with us, which you're going to need. If you're going to build Cyverse, you're going to need 3 of these too. And Battles of Legend has probably been the best pack released in recent history. Probably the best one ever, in my opinion. Battles of Legend was crazy good. And actually what I'm going to be using for my new tokens is this Duel Links that they include. It's a Duel Links promotional, which is kind of cool. I really like it. I'm actually, if it's good card stock they printed it on and not just like a business card, I might actually throw it in a sleeve and use it as my new, like, what's it called, tokens and stuff like that. I thought that'd be pretty cool. For my GoFu tokens, have 2 of those. So let's pop this open and see what we get. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. And it's even got the little star in the bottom, or the little emblem in the bottom. I actually like that. So if you guys want to check out Duel Links, I will say that it's a pretty cool game. I actually play it myself. So if any of you guys ever want to play, just hit me up on the comments and tell me what you think. And before we get into this, guys, I really quickly want to say, don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think of this video, and subscribe for more content. And down below, right about here, we actually have a button for you guys to click for notifications. So let's get a notification squad going on, and comment down below if you're already a part of the notification squad. So first off, we're going to get an Encode Talker, and this card requires 2 Cyverse monsters and is a Link 3. I don't see this card seeing a lot of play compared to like the Trigate Wizards and Decode Talkers because of its weird link markers, and Decode Talker is more generic, but its effect is, we're going to go through the new cards and just read those. Once per turn, before damage calculation, if a monster this card points to battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving that monster, which is pretty cool. You take no damage from that battle. And after damage calculation, have that monster, have this card and one monster this card points to gain attack equal to the monster of the battled opponent's monster until the end of the turn. So basically, you can make this gain attack equal to the monster that your opponent just battled. So like if they have a 3000 beater and you attacked it with, say, like a Decode Talker, you can make that Decode Talker unable to be destroyed by battle and make this gain 3k, which is pretty cool because then it can just whack and kill it, which is pretty neat. But it has to be able to point to that monster to get that effect off. So Trigate Wizard, the card that everybody's been anticipating, he requires 2 monsters that are except tokens, but he's a Link 3, so you got to keep in mind you do have to put 3 monsters into him, or Link 2 and another monster. So this card gains effects equal to the amount of cards this is co-linked with. And I'll explain about co-linking in a second. If a monster co-linked to this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage inflicted to your opponent is doubled. That is crazy. And once per turn, you can target one card on the field and banish it, getting that BLS effect. And then the 3 is once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, this is a quick effect, you can negate it and banish it, which is crazy. Crazy. He is probably one of the best Link monsters released so far. He's going to get a lot of play. So co-links, guys, is when basically they point to one another. So if he has monsters at every single one of his arrows, he gets all 3 effects. That's kind of like co-linking. Dual Assembly Worm. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can banish 2 other Cyverse monsters from your hand and or graveyard, or hand over your face up in your field. Special summon this card, but its attack becomes half, so it becomes 1400. And you can only use the effect of Dual Assemble Worm once per turn, and once per turn you can target one card. You can banish one card from your hand, banish one monster on the field with less attack to this monster. So if it comes out at half, you're only going to get to banish something with 1400, so this card's okay. Cynet Backdoor. Cynet Backdoor is interesting because its effect is that target one Cyverse monster you control, banish it, and if you do, add one Cyverse monster from your deck to your hand, whose attack is lower than the one that you just banished. And during your standby phase, return that banished card by this effect to the field, and it can attack directly this turn. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That's a definite 3 of. And then Binary Sorcerer, which is pretty cool. Which Binary is like the 01001 kind of thing, which is kind of cool. This card gains effects equal to the number of cards co-linked to it. 1, when this card is co-linked, battles an opponent's monster, inflicts damage to your opponent, you gain that much. And then once per turn for 2, you can target 2 monsters you control until the end of the turn, half one, and increase the other one by the amount lost, which is pretty cool. Digitron is the new vanilla that kind of goes along with the deck. Dotscaper is pretty cool too. It returns itself to the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card. Wow, that's pretty good. And this card, you can only use 1 Dotscaper effect per turn, and you can only use it once that turn. You can only use each effect of Dotscaper once per duel. That's pretty good, though. That's actually really good. I'm not... Sellant? Slant? I don't know. When this card is normal summoned or set, this card is face up on the field. All Cyverse monsters you control gain 500 attack during your turn only, and if this card would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can destroy 1 Cyverse monster in your hand or field instead. Backlinker. I'm just reading the new ones, guys. Backlinker, which we only have 4 more. If only your opponent controls a monster in the extra deck or in the extra monster zone, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can tribute this card, shuffle all monsters from the extra monster zone into the deck. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. That's actually neat. And then Balancer Lord, that's pretty cool. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points. During your main phase, this turn, you can normal summon 1 Cyverse monster in addition to your normal summon or set. That's pretty neat. So he kind of gets you an instant link too. And if this card is banished, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand, which is pretty neat because he could go in like Chaos decks, because if you play a little bit of a Cyverse engine, because you get to run BLS, banish him, and then get another summon. Rom Clouda, pretty cool. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 Cyverse monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Cyverse monster from your deck, except another copy of this. Boot Staggered, yeah. When a Cyverse monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use the effect of Boot Staggered once per turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 Stag token. So he generates you tokens. So if you normal summon one, you can special summon him, and then if he inflicts damage, you get to summon a token. That's pretty cool. Then for the reprints, we get a Cyverse Wizard, Backup Secretary, Stack Reviver, Launch Commander. Those are kind of the Cyverse monsters that got reprinted in here. But the actual really cool reprints are Tragodia, Summoner Monk, Card Trooper, Debris Dragon, Mathematician, Crane, I can always use another Crane, Magician of Faith, Jester Confit, Glow Up Bulb, which is awesome, Kinkaboya. I really enjoy Kinkaboya, and he can actually help you out with some wicked link plays. Soul Charge, that is nuts that Soul Charge is in here. Shuffle Reborn, DDR, Different Dimensional Reincarnation, Gold Sark. I really love Gold Sark. Mind Control. Cosmic Cyclone. I am so glad I sold my secret ones from the Mega Pack for like I think I sold them for like 8, something like that. So I just paid for these. Moon Mirror Shield, Where Art Thou, Recode Alive, which I believe is the last new card, and I will read that one really quick. You can, and this card's crazy. Target one Link monster, or target one Link 3 Cyberse monster you control or in your graveyard and banish it. And if you do, special summon one Code Talker monster from your extra deck. If you control no monsters in your extra monster zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished Code Talker monsters and special summon. So that's actually really good, and it's going to be really good once we get some more Code Talkers too. Then we get Miracle's Wake, Powerful Reborn, Premature Return, Swamp Mariner, Quantum Cat, Storming Mirror Force. This card was really good, and I really wish that this actually would have been... Let me back up a little bit, because I think I was off screen. We Swamp Mariner, Quantum Cat, Storming Mirror Force. Storming Mirror Force is really good, but this card would have been really good before. This card was like $70, and then they reprinted it, and I was like, I am not paying for that. When the next mechanic comes out and it's gonna ruin that. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't invest in these. I really wish this would have been the Solemn Strike instead of a D barrier, but hey, what do we got? And then Ghost from the Past, and that's it, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I really think this deck is worth it. I really think that it's really worth buying. To me, for the price, just $10, you can buy just a D barrier out of here if you still want to play D barrier, which I don't recommend it. But if you do, this is worth just buying one of. You're gonna need a Tri-Gate Wizard if you're gonna play competitively. But anyways, guys, this is Dark Duelist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you around, guys.